Hey gang, Max Scoville here for Rev3 Games, and I'm at E3 2013 in the very popular, very busy PlayStation, Sony, PS4, Vita, PS3 booth where there's lots of blue stuff and lots of things to look at that are very colorful and nice. One of these very colorful and nice things is a game I'm incredibly excited about. It's called Octodad, Dadliest Catch. And it is a game where you play as an octopus who has snuck his way into fatherhood of a human family. And he has to maintain the illusion that he is not an octopus. Now, this is easily one of the dumbest and most completely ridiculous premises for a game I've ever heard, and I'm 100% on board with it. This is actually is by a studio called Young Horses. They're an indie bunch of guys, and they've got a proof of concept game you can play of the sort of the earlier version of Octodad, which is on their website. But this version it's a PS4. Well, it's in the launch window. It's not a launch title, but they've modified the PC controls to work with the PlayStation 4 controller. How the game actually works is you have to make your way through, the day-to-day life of a normal father, but pretending your tentacles are arms and legs, and you're an octopus that's shoved his 8 legs into a suit, and you use the analog sticks and the triggers to move around separately. Honestly, the best thing I can compare it to is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, because you've kind of got you've got your movement where you're controlling the legs separately, and that's then you swap into sort of you swap into tentacle mode, I guess, and you then control one tentacle and you use it to pick things up. And there's just a lot of weird, goofy physics. It's a funny game. That's the thing. Is it's not a game where you're like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be so good at this. You're gonna play this game and you're gonna knock a bunch of stuff over. You're gonna rip things off the wall, and you're gonna have a few laughs in the process. The first level I played, of course, you are the Octodad, and you are at your wedding, and you're trying to get to the altar, but in the way is a whole bunch of friends and family who are noticing that you're kind of clumsy and you're sort of knocking things over. And every time you knock something over, a big ink splot goes up on the screen because somebody maybe is slightly suspicious that you're actually an octopus. Anyway, it's a very silly, goofy title. I'm really excited to see the full thing. Phil, the guy who made it, he's telling me they've got their whole lore. They've got like a backstory. There's gonna be cutscenes. There's gonna be dialogue. There's gonna be an actual plot of what it's like to be this octopus father. It's goofy stuff. This is slated for a release sometime probably spring 2014. It's gonna be a downloadable title. If you want to check out the sort of proof of concept earlier Octodad, which is a much simpler version, it is free on the Young Horses website. I wish all games were this weird, guys. Anyway, from E3, I'm Max Scoville. Go check out the rest of our fun, ridiculous content that is unfortunately mostly free of octopi.